Long time no see. Yeah, it's been like 2 months since I made a video. Been kind of busy with another hobby of mine, which is acting. I've done a lot of theater in my life. Got out of it for a short time so my wife could go back and get her master's, but just got back into it and just finished a show. In fact, here's the program from it. Did the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, and it was a wonderful experience. And wish you could have all seen it, but you didn't, so that's okay. But here we are, and I'm way behind on showing you my TTMs and a few other things I've picked up in the last 2 months. But I am going to start getting back into it. I've been slacking on sending out TTMs too, but I've kind of got a kick in the pants because my friend Stacy Schaefer, as you know, just revived Autograph Weekly, and they do the fantasy draft, and Stacy drafted me to be on his team, so that means I've got to get some TTMs out, and I have sent out a few in the last 2 weeks, and I have received some in. I'm going to show you now. I want to start with a couple of purchases I made. In fact, I just received this first one yesterday. Very excited about this because Newberry Comics did a special promotion with these guys. Have you heard of She and Him? It's a band, and this is M. Ward here, and you may recognize this gal right here from movies and the show New Girl. Yeah, that's Zooey Deschanel. But their promotion they did, if you pre-ordered their brand new CD, which just came out this week, you also received this, which is a postcard signed by M. Ward and Zooey Deschanel. So excited about that. I know Zooey is one of those who frequents the studio fan mail, auto pen, pre-printed stuff. So nice to get something actually signed by her and M. Ward. I am a fan of their music too, so that was exciting. And another purchase I made recently on eBay. I have told you in my earlier videos that I am a huge old-time radio fan, especially Jack Benny. I was a big fan of Jack Benny and his show. And one of my personal collections is the cast of the Jack Benny show, the radio show and the TV show. I've been trying to collect autographs from the main cast, and for a couple of years now, I've had the entire cast with the exception of one, and I finally picked it up. This is Mary Livingston, who was Jack Benny's wife. And as you see right there, signed to Stella, sincerely, Mary Livingston. So finally, I have the entire main cast of the old Jack Benny program. Picked this up on eBay. I think I paid, how much did I pay? I think I paid $20 total with shipping for this, and very excited about that. A couple of in-persons that I want to show you. This is a CD from a friend of mine, an old theater friend, and a friend of my wife's family, who recently came back into town to do a show, and we went and saw it, and she is fantastic. If you ever get a chance to see this young lady, her name is Jamie Paul, and she's a great singer, jazz singer. This is her CD right here she signed for us, and she has a brand new CD out right now, which is the music of James Bond. So if you're a big James Bond fan, you might want to check out jamiepaul.com. Another IP, I used to work in radio and went back and helped them with a fundraising radiothon here recently, and Susan Ashton, a singer who I've enjoyed for many years, contemporary Christian singer, has kind of moved into country. She was there, and she signed this brand new CD of hers. This is her there on the back. Yep, very talented singer, Susan Ashton. So those are my IPs. Now let's get to the TTMs. First, I'm going to start off with what I considered to be a disappointment. I was excited when I opened up the envelope because it came from England, but then when I saw it and realized what it was and did some investigating and realized that, yeah, it's an auto pen. Unfortunately, I sent a photo a long time ago to Tim Burton from one of my favorite movies, which is Ed Wood, and it came back there in silver ink, but unfortunately, upon investigation, yes, it is an auto pen, so kind of disappointed on that one. Several people have been getting this lady in, and there, of course, is speculation as to whether or not it's really her or it's her mom. Regardless, did get 2 of 2 back from Jennifer Lawrence. There you go. Signed. This one got a little smeared by either Jennifer or her mom, whoever is doing the signing. So there you go. Here's one I got a few weeks ago. This is kind of nice. I sent 2 photos, and I actually got 3 autographs back from him. He signed both my photos. This is Robert Loggia. There he is in that one. And, of course, the famous scene from Big. And then he also, on my self-addressed stamped envelope, he also put his signature up there in the corner, too. So nice to get 3 back when you send them 2. Another Oscar winner to add to my collection. Excited to get this one, too. The lovely Shirley MacLaine, signing a photo from when she won her Oscar for Terms of Endearment. So, another screen legend there. Happy to get this guy back. Loved his TV show. And right now, if you ever come to our house, there is a good chance that no matter what time you stop by, a Toy Story movie is probably going to be on our TV. Our son is obsessed with Buzz Lightyear right now. And so Tim Allen signed my Buzz Lightyear photo there. And my son Charlie was excited to see this picture. So that was cool. A couple from a very beautiful lady here. This one signed to my wife from Show Chuck, Yvonne Strahovski. Yep. And she signed an index card as well. Excited to get her back. Took a while to get her back because she was on Broadway there for a little bit. This guy, mentalist. Well, he's not really necessarily a mentalist. His job was to expose the mentalist, and I've always been into magic, magicians, that world, and this guy is one of the legends of that field. This is the amazing Randy, James Randi, signed that one, and he also signed the photo of an old Dynamite magazine. I believe I even had this magazine at some point, so cool to get him back. It took a really long time to get this guy back, and he even sent a note saying sorry for the delay, but many of you have this guy, and I loved this movie and was rooting for him the whole time. And the King of Kong, that would be Steve Wiebe, signing 2 of 2 right there. So glad to get that back. There is a blog that I read every day. It's a pop culture blog called Pop Candy. It's through USA Today, but the author of that blog is somebody I've really enjoyed reading for a long time. Her name is Whitney Matheson, and she had back for Comic-Con in San Diego, I believe, Comic-Con 2008. She had these Pop Candy Twitter comics made up like this, and she had a couple left over, and she was giving them away on our blog, and I emailed her, and she sent me one, and I asked her if she would sign it, and she did right there on the back. So cool to get that, and that's her cartoon picture of her right there. Check it out, Pop Candy, great blog. And it's been so long since I've done a video that I actually have a couple of spring training photos to show you. I sent out to the entire St. Louis Cardinals team. Was excited to get Ty Wigington back. He played for the Orioles, and now he's playing for the Cardinals, and is not doing great for the Cardinals, but there you go. And this, I was very excited to get this one back. I actually got this back on opening day of baseball season, and this is, he signed 3 of 3 for me too, which is awesome. This is the Cardinals manager and former catcher, Mike Matheny, right there. Here he is. He signed one of him with Stan the Man Musial. And he also signed my Rackers card. Upside down, but that's okay. So, very cool there. And just wrap it up, 2 playbill successes. One, I know several people have received this back from Holland Taylor, doing her one-woman show about Ann Richards called Ann. Getting that back. Excited to get that. And this one just came in yesterday. Very happy about this. The playbill from Orphans. Yep, Alec Baldwin, Ben Fisher, and the third gentleman, let me find his name, because I can't remember it at the moment. Tom Sturridge is the third one. He was actually in a movie I enjoyed called The Boat That Rocked. So excited to get that back. And I just sent to Alec by himself just last week, so hopefully we'll get something back from him solo as well. So there you go. That's my wrap up. Check out Autograph Weekly's weekly video podcast now, and also Go Team Schaefer. And there you go. Thanks a lot, and I hope to be back in, whenever I receive the next round of TTMs. Hopefully that will be not 2 months from now, but maybe a couple of days from now. So until then, 4077 TTM, signing off.